Hello, and reporting to you from Galle after the first day of the second test between Sri Lanka and Australia at the Galle International Stadium. It's what people always call an old-fashioned day of Test cricket. In other words, people weren't thrashing fours and sixes all the time. Sri Lanka took up 90 overs, making 229 for 9. One would have to say that this was Australia's day. People say you don't know what a pitch is like until both sides have played on it. This one is very dry and is clearly going to get worse, but you'd think that the side batting first would have to make the most of it, score at least 300, and Sri Lanka have failed to do this. Australia made one change, giving 21-year-old Cooper Connolly a debut in place of Todd Murphy. He's played hardly any first-class cricket. He's become a bit of a star at T20. Sri Lanka made 3 changes, dropping 2 Fernandos, bringing back the gifted opener Pathum Nissanka to open the batting, and Lahiro Kumara to open the bowling. They also dropped one of their few successes in the last test, Jeffrey, the leg spinner, and replacing him with Ramesh Mendis. Sri Lanka won the toss and obviously batted, and at lunch things seemed to be going according to plan. They're 87 for 1, Nissanka failed, but the opener, Dinuth Karunaratne, I mentioned yesterday that this is his 100th test. It's also his last. He's announced his retirement. He looked very sound, as did the in-form right-hander Dinesh Chandimal. So they went into lunch at 87 for 1, and one thought this was a really good platform. The afternoon session was a disaster for Sri Lanka. That's not putting it too strongly, I think. Karunaratne was bowled by Nathan Lyon. Angelo Matthews, he hasn't announced his retirement, but he's older than Karunaratne, and one feels that the end must be nigh. He took 21 balls to make 1 run before snicking a ball from Lyon to Alex Carey behind the stumps. Kamindo Mendis, one of the new stars, he was almost out once, won a review, and then against Travis Head tried to cut a ball that was too close to him and was caught by Steve Smith. The captain, Damanjaya De Silva, came in and slapped his first ball from Mitchell Stark straight into the capacious hands of Bo Webster in the gully, and they lost 4 wickets for 57. Kusal Mendis, like Matthews, one of my favourites, came in and he accompanied Dinesh Chandimal to tea, and they began to look a bit more solid, but tea was taken at 144 for 5. Chandimal was on 70, Mendis on 6. Chandimal was out soon after tea, beautifully stumped by Carey off the spinner Kuhnemann for 74. He was done in the flight. He'd batted really well, but the stumping was quite beautiful. And then there was, for Australia, perhaps the most irritating part of the day, a very determined stand by the 2 unrelated Mendises. Of course, there are 3 altogether. Kusal Mendis and Ramesh Mendis. They put on 63. Kusal batted really well. Ever since he got 176 or so against Australia about 8 years ago, I've always thought he was going to be one of the great players of his generation. Unfortunately, he's never really matched that expectation. But when he's good, he is really good. And today he was very good indeed. He's still not out. Mendis was out to Stark, but they took the new ball towards the end of the day. Stark got 2 wickets and 2 balls. He and Lyon were the 2 stars of the day. As I say, I think having lost the toss, Australia will feel that having taken 9 wickets and conceded 229 runs, they are in the driving seat in this game. Speak to you tomorrow.